Okay, October 24th, trying to get the herd to come down off that slope way up there to come to a new pasture. I have been feeding hay up there on top for about 3 weeks in round bale feeders. So they're up there mooing at me as I'm calling because they think that I'm going to come up there and feed them. But I did luckily have one cow come down. I've called her. Come on, girl. And you can see the rest of the herd's following. And trying to do is get them in here. Got some sweet clover growing, got some grass, get this grazed off. They haven't been over here eating in over a year for some land use reasons here where I'm grazing cattle at. So I'm gonna get this grazed off, put some temporary fence up yesterday. I got one strand of wire keeping them from going in the lake, keep them away from the lake shore. Just some poly wire, and I got a stretch of poly wire keeping them in here. So here I got one cow finally coming in, and now it does look like they're coming down off that slope several hundred yards away. So, and I'm gonna hope to rake and bale some hay today, so we'll see. Come on, girl. So, you know, part of the way to call them is habitual. They're used to going to one area and hearing you all the time. This is a situation where they're trained to come when I call, but they haven't been over here in over a year. So, and they're expecting me to go up there and feed them every day. So I had to kind of get myself close enough to them so they could see me and hear me, because I don't think just them hearing me, they would come down on their own that far from that far away. So I had to walk part way up there. So I used part of the psychology was visual as well as audio, hearing me, and they could also see my truck parked over here, and that would help. And having my decoy cow sure helps. So once you got one coming in and starting to graze, they're seeing her. That's the ultimate cue right there. So what I'm going to do, because I just do have some temporary fencing here, and I lost my perimeter fence because they did some excavating here at the gravel pit. Lost my perimeter fence on this side of the pasture. I'll come back this evening before my Farm Bureau meeting and push them all back in here for the night. And then I'll just bring them out tomorrow. There's less than 10 acres here, so there's probably just a week of grazing here right now. There's not a lot of grass in here. Of course, these calves are a little bit shy of me yet. They really haven't been around people much. They were calved out here, so I didn't witness any calving this spring. So they've been all hands off. A few of them I was able to grab. The ones that calved like in May, I was able to grab them and get ear tags in a few of them.